I did do the PC version as well, but that version is extremely unstable when it comes to hacking it. Like, I had no issues at all playing the game legitly. Didn't crash one time, and it was kind of fun, but I couldn't do nearly as much to the game. So I'm going to go ahead and get started off by showing off some of the characters I got, some of the moves I got for them. This is definitely a character, the Prism Ranger, you're not able to get, so I'm able to be any kind of class I want, and mess around with their portraits, all kinds of stuff. As you can see, my table is extremely huge for this one. I got the currency, which I guess is called Hell. I got mana for the first character, bonus points for created characters, and the beginning stats for created characters. So they could start out as good for nothing, and I can go through there and give them all these 255 stats, and later on put them in the first slot and really edit their stats, the rank, the amount of specials they got. I had one character that had like over 63 special moves. It was pretty fun, but it took me a lot of time to do it. So let's go ahead and start showing off some of these cheats. Hopefully these guys vote against me, because I'd like to kick their asses with just two guys. Good. Let's go ahead and persuade them by force. Now, I've pretty much broken this game. I don't know what else I can do. You might notice everything's red. I can move anywhere I want, and I don't actually move. I teleport. And I gave myself balls moves because I thought they looked cool. But I also gave myself a little something extra. I gave myself Ball himself, because if you do his moves and you're not him, they come up as little squares that say no data. And I gave Ball a lot of moves. Some of them are from the Seraph and some are his. And I had somebody swear to me when I told them I was going to hack this game that it was impossible to get Ball because it freezes or anything like that when you go to attack or he counters, but I fixed that issue. I don't seem to have any more problems with it. It did at first, but it doesn't seem to be doing it anymore. I had to have a Prism Ranger. When I saw that in this game, it just made me laugh so much. Also, Captain Gordon, he was quite hilarious as well. Let's show off a... Well, I'll go ahead and show you what it does if you're not Ball and you try to use one of his moves. Use Grand Sword. You see all those no datas, that's exactly what that's gonna do, but here's what happens if I use it. Obviously it's gonna show up correctly. Looks a lot better. I'd rather see the swords than little blocks that come down and say no data. But it's not that big of a deal. There's another thing I also did. I don't know if you noticed all those E1 gone, E2 gone. Somebody told me the item war was really challenging. I've actually beaten this game in less than half an hour. The item world, I was able to beat it without even summoning one character or attacking once. And the way I did that was say, you know, we're all bored of this. We don't want to see this anymore. I don't want to be attacking, and I don't feel like watching them kick the crap out of my guys or even try, so I just do this. Instant win. Let's go to the item world and see if that'll work there. It should. It did on the PC version. I haven't tried it on this one. Okay, go to the item world. I don't really care what to give it. So it does seem to work. Awesome. I think there's like 10 levels in this, I'm not sure, but I'm going to continue doing this until I get the hell out of here. And I'll show off some more of Ball's moves that I gave him. It was actually a lot of work. It took me, I say, well over an hour to make this table. Just having to find all these enemy values and then having to understand how the characters are structured in memory. It's actually not at all different from the PC version, which I was quite surprised. I spent so much time on the PC version because I didn't want to get the ps2 version. And then I found, you know, the PC version was relatively new and had all these issues. But I never, like I said, I never had one when I played it legitly. It was just when I tried to change my character to Ball or the Seraph. Anytime I'd do anything that was, you know, cheating within Memory Viewer, it would cause that to happen. This, I've had 0 crashes. I did, however, notice that in the Cave of Ordeals, on the PC version, you get to fight a princess and you get to fight some red-haired dude. I guess they're not in this version at all because I went through the Cave of Ordeals and I never got that level. There's supposed to be a level after this one, and then you play it like, I think, a total of 7 times and you get to fight a princess who has a really badass looking move, but for whatever reason it worked at first in the PC version. For the first couple of times I used it, it was fine. Then I go to use it again and it instantly crashes the game. Let's go kick Ball's ass.
Who the hell is this guy? You gotta be kidding. The Lord of Terror, Ball. The legend was true.
Alright, I'm gonna bring him out. Wow, for whatever reason I cannot move at all with him. Oh, he's asleep somehow. Damn it. Good, it missed. Oh crap, he's gonna hit him again. I hope this doesn't go on forever. Thank you. Alright, so now I can use my special. I wanted to show this off because I think it's hilarious to have another class's moves or another character's moves. Let's see what this looks like. I turned into a sword.
Forgive me, O Lord.
That was weird. Pretty sure he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. I could have just made him go away with those enemy gone cheats I found. Just make him disappear and instant win, but that's too boring. There was even voice acting in this part on the PC version, but there's not in this version. I have noticed some minor differences, but it's pretty much the same game. Yes, yes, blah, blah, blah. Let's go and check out some of the other moves I got for ball. I'll go to the tutorial level, skip all that crap. Alright, so another cool one I have for him is Judgment. That actually looks pretty neat. And that's another one of the Seraph's moves.
Thy will be done.
And I'll bring out my Prism Ranger, give this guy some love. Oops. My keys are kind of messed up. Yeah, I'm using a keyboard to play this. So it's a little weird. It looks like I'm only going to hit that one guy. I'm just going to use this one. Well, that's pretty much all I got for this video. I know it was kind of short, but there really wasn't anything else I could think to break in this game. I couldn't figure out anything else. Like, I got the weapons, the weapon levels. I mean, I got the stats on them as well, to where I had ridiculous stats. Difference between this one and the PC version is the PC version will actually cap your stats out at like 2 trillion or whatever I think it is, and then you can keep adding armor with ultimate stats on it. It won't go any higher. This version, it'll lapse over and you'll wind up having negative stats, so I didn't really want to show that off. Who wants to see somebody do 0 damage and get their ass kicked? But like I said, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section, and if you have a request, leave it in the comment section.